Hello everyone, I'm Nicole. Imagine walking into High Life on your way to class. You pick up a drink because the label says low plastic material use. For a moment you feel like you made an environmentally friendly choice. But what if the label only creates the appearance of sustainability without real environmental benefit behind it? Recent studies shows that the scale of greenwashing is more serious than most people realize. In 2024, the European Commission's Consumers Protection Cooperation Network also highlighted the previous examination of environmental claims shows that around 53% of green claims give vague, misleading, or unfounded information, and 40% of claims have no supporting evidence. Because greenwashing is so common right now, it has become an issue we can no longer ignore. Understanding greenwashing and knowing how to avoid it are now essential as Taiwan moves toward long-term sustainability. So today, I would like to share an introduction of greenwashing. It's from your cover. Common tactics of greenwashing. And the second one, why greenwashing is harmful. That's one, how to identify truly sustainable grades. So let's get started. Greenwashing happens when companies try to give the public a false impression that their product is sustainable. The goal is simple, make people feel good so they'll buy more. And in Taiwan, greenwashing appears in many different ways. The first common way is the vague keywords. You may see the product label natural, pure, green, or environmentally friendly. These words sound great, but they often have no clear definitions. For example, some shampoo brands in Taiwan claims to use natural ingredients, but they seldom say how much the formula is natural. Some convenience stores products are printed eco-friendly on the label, but the packaging remains single-use plastic. The problem is that these words look green, but they don't have real and complete information. The second one is about the misleading visual design. Many companies create their own eco-logos, for example, like green leaves, circular stem, or an icon that looks like official certifications but has no third-party verification behind it. At the same time, many products use natural physics packaging, such as the image of forest, river, or recycled paper textures, to make the consumers think the product is sustainable, but actually it isn't. These issues is also reflected on the regulatory findings. According to data from European Commission CPC in 2024, earlier sweeps of environmental claims shows that around 42% of such claims could be exaggerated, false, or deceptive, making it difficult for consumers to distinguish the genuine sustainability companies from the misleading one. So in short, greenwashing appears in two major forms, vague keywords and misleading visual design. The goal is to make the consumers believe their product is sustainable. Now, you might think greenwashing is just a clever marketing skill, but actually it has deeper consequences, especially in a place like Taiwan, which is vulnerable to climate change, extreme weather, and rising temperature. So in this part, I divide it into two aspects. The first one, I focuses on consumers. Many consumers genuinely try to help the environment by bringing reusable cups, avoiding single-use plastic, and choosing eco-labeled products. However, greenwashing can exploit these good intentions. According to a 2025 paper published on the European Journal of Innovative Studies and Sustainability, the impact of greenwashing on consumer trust and brand loyalty shows that greenwashing strongly reduces consumers' trust and purchasing intention. Nearly 70% lost in trust and 45% less likely to buy again. Over time, greenwashing not only just hurts the misleading company's reputations, but also undermine overall confidence in green product. The second one is greenwashing also slowed down Taiwan's environmental improvement. When companies can simply do green, they feel less pressure to reduce emissions, cut plastic waste, and improve manufacturing. This makes it harder for Taiwan to achieve sustainability goals such as reducing plastic waste, strengthen circular economic systems, and meeting the goal of net zero emissions by 2050. These national goals become harder to achieve. It is not because the solution do not exist. It's because the companies use green branding as an excuse to avoid real change. So, greenwashing is deeply harmful to whole society. First, it misleads well-intentioned consumers. We can their trust in truly sustainable brands. Second, it slows down Taiwan's environmental improvement. Now that we all understand the impact of greenwashing, it is important to know how to identify truly sustainable brands. So, right now I'm gonna introduce two effective ways. The first one is about looking verified third-party certifications. As I just mentioned, for companies, they have many different ways to fake the label. So it is important to always check for official certifications. And in Taiwan, reliable certifications include the first one, environmental protection label for the low pollution product. Second one, carbon footprint label for the products that have verified emission data. Next, energy efficient label for the product that can save energy, and the last one, FSC, is for wood and paper that come from sustainable forest. The second way is tracking companies' sustainability information. A truly sustainable brand will provide transparent information that the consumers can verify. Instead of just relying on slogan, we can check companies' official website for the information like sustainability report, annual environmental goals, and progress updates. Brands that openly share their carbon emission claims, material resources, and performance indicators are far more trustworthy than those companies which just simply claim eco-friendly. So, in conclusion, greenwashing should not be ignored anymore. After the introduction of greenwashing, we understand three main things. The first one, many companies will use fake keywords and misleading visual design to make the consumers think the product is sustainable, but actually it isn't. Second, these tactics mislead well-intentioned consumers and slow down Taiwan's environmental improvement. Finally, we can protect ourselves by always checking for verified certifications and using companies' sustainability information. By staying informed and critical, we can support truly sustainable companies and encourage real change for Taiwan's environmental future. Thank you.